What's going on, y'all? We're back with another reaction video today. Today we have the revealing of the Pro Bowl rosters, 2022 Pro Bowl rosters. Yeah, man, let's check it out. I actually did a video for my Pro Bowl picks, but it's always something, bro. Technical difficulties, you know, that's all it is. So for the AFC, we have Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes is the starter. Phillip Rivers. So that's it for the quarterbacks. Phillip, what am I looking at? Okay, here we go. So for the AFC, we have Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, and Lamar Jackson. So I say for quarterbacks, who did we get snubbed? With the next best options would Josh Allen. Bill's not doing too hot. Joe Burrow, decent. Okay. Big Ben. Mac Jones, maybe. Ryan Tannehill. So it's a decent drop off in quarterback performance. Can't say Lamar has just been doing the best this year, but they are winning, and that is a huge piece to that. And obviously Lamar is he's not terrible, so we know that much. We know he's not. If anything would be the problem with their losses, is really not him. So I think I'm fine with that. Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. For running backs, we got Jonathan Taylor, Nick Chubb, and Joe Mixon. I'm perfectly fine with that. We got Najee. He'd probably be a replacement. Javonte is having a really good season. I didn't know he had 815 yards. Wow. Javonte was 815 yards. Mark Ingram has 831. Didn't know that either. I know he was actually up there when he was on the Texans. So that's that's why he's probably gonna hit 1,000 this year. And then Melvin Gordon. So the running game for the Broncos is actually elite right now. You got two running backs who potentially can get 1,000 yards. But so maybe one of them. You got Austin Eckler in that conversation too, who is a possible snub. But if we're being realistic, there is no snub with that. Those three are definitely the best three running backs in the AFC right now. So technically, it wouldn't be any snub. Patrick Ricard, I think that's reasonable. Unless you want to go Anthony Sherman, maybe, but Pat Ricard has been pretty good. For receivers, we got Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, and Keenan Allen. I don't think I could disagree with that. I think that's reasonable. Jamar Chase having a really good season as a rookie, despite the drops, but is having a vet type of season. Wow, Deontay Johnson has 1,000 yards. I did not know that. I did not know that. So hey, that's a snub right there. I had no clue Deontay was actually doing that good. And Brandon Cooks would be a good option too. And then we got Hunter Renfrow probably going to get his first 1,000-yard season. We got some good names there, who possibly could get in as replacements, but the likeliness is not very high. Unless one of these players gets to the Super Bowl or gets injured or whatever that may be, doesn't want to play, whatever. But I am fine with these what 1, 2, 3, 4 receivers. Tight ends, we got Mark Andrews and Travis Kelce. Well deserved. I have nothing to say about that at all. Rashawn Slater, Orlando Brown, Deion Dawkins, Corey Linsley, Ryan Kelly, Quentin Nelson, Joel Bitonio, Wyatt Teller. So that is for the offensive line. Matthew Slater for special teams. Another year, Matthew Slater for special teams. I ain't gonna lie, I don't pay attention to the Patriots special teams like that. So y'all let me know how he continues to do it. I'm assuming it's off a name, if I'm being honest. Like, people don't know who to vote for, so they just keep voting for Matthew Slater. So could be, could not be. Defense, we have DeForest Buckner, Chris Jones, Cam Hayward, and Myles Garrett for our pass rushers and defensive line. I don't think I have anybody to argue with as far as that goes. Nah. Y'all let me know. Max Crosby, Trey Hendrickson as well. Okay. Darius Leonard, Denzel Perryman. Ooh, congrats to Denzel. I think that's his first Pro Bowl. TJ Watt, Joey Bosa, Matt Judon. Okay, so that's all our front guys. Wow, that's a good list. That's very good. Y'all let me know who y'all feel like got snubbed. I'm gonna go ahead and check the tackles and sacks. So Denzel is up there. CJ Mosley. Okay, that's another one. Other than that, all of the top tackles are in the NFC. Really, Denzel Perryman kind of in a class of his own in a sense, if you want to say that. Reasonably, everybody in the AFC, they in there, reasonably. Some young guys who are performing pretty nice as well. For DBs, we have JC Jackson, of course. Xavier Howard. Xavier is playing pretty good. Who is there another corner that y'all could say has having a really good season? I just can't think. But Xavier's playing pretty good. It's just not compared to the season last year. JC is having a mirror to the season he had last year, having a really good season. Like, you know, Denzel Ward, Kenny Moore. That's a nice one. That is a nice one. I like that. Hey, congrats to Kenny. I think that's his first Pro Bowl too. He's been playing really good this year. Very, very underrated. Very. Derwin James. If it wasn't for, let me see, who would get comeback player of the year? It's a lot of players, so I can't say that. Maybe Nick Bosa. I thought Dak, but he's been kind of like lackluster in these past few weeks, so he's gonna have to play excellent in these next few weeks in order for him to win it. But I think it's gonna be Nick Bosa. But Derwin James probably in that top 3, top 5 conversations for as far as comeback player of the year. He's having a really good season. Tyrann Mathieu and Kevin Byard. That's good. What do y'all think about the Bills safeties? In my opinion, well, from y'all opinion, I don't know. It's just I think they're pretty good. So, you know, Kevin Byard has been playing really good this season. Can't take anything away from him. Tyrann Mathieu, a consistent safety. I can't say that I've just been seeing him ball out like crazy, but he's consistently good. So, you know, I think with Tyrann and Kevin, those are just some consistent picks right there. They are pretty good safeties. So, and then Derwin obviously coming back. But y'all let me know what y'all think as far as other safeties that could be in that conversation. Devin Duvernay, I'm assuming this is for return man. Devin has been pretty consistent with returning throughout the year. He started off the year good, kind of, you know, I haven't really seen a huge boost there, you know, towards the end of the season so far. But maybe he could pick it up. But I think that's well deserved. And that's what it kind of has to be, you know, to get in the Pro Bowl conversation. You got to start off the year nice, because they decide before the year's over with, you know. Something is in my eye, man. AJ Cole and Luke Rhodes. I'm assuming these are these kickers, kicker punter. Y'all let me know. I don't know 100%. All right, for the NFC, we got Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Kyler Murray, for sure. I have nothing to say about that. That's what it is. I'm fine with that. If Kyler didn't miss so many games, he'd probably be in the MVP conversation. But I think it's a 2-man race with Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. And then Kyler playing bad with, I think, the last, I ain't say bad, but not well, especially, you know, in that loss that they had. Is that the last 2 weeks or just the last week? And James Conner and Dalvin Cook, James Conner, and Alvin Kamara are the top 3 running backs. I don't think I have much problems with that. Let me see. We got Dalvin is 3rd in rushing. Gibb would be up there, I think, if it wasn't for the fumbles, honestly. Zeke, him and Tony splitting carries, so it's like I feel like that kind of hurts his claim for it right now. Tony been looking good, so Leonard Fournette, okay, that's a reasonable one. I could see Leonard in there, you know, as a sub. An alternate maybe. Elijah Mitchell, that's another good one. James Conner, that's reasonable. He got 14 touchdowns, so I can understand that completely. David Montgomery is a sleeper. I ain't gonna lie. He should be an alternate for sure. He's been doing really good this year. Underrated, man. Aaron Jones for sure. But David Montgomery, I think he really deserves to get in there. Just my personal opinion. Kyle Juszczyk, Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, Justin Jefferson, Deebo Samuel. For receivers, I think that's fine. Honestly, I can't say there are any snubs with that receiver list right there. I can't say that if I'm being. Ooh, Chris Godwin, forgot about him. And Mike Evans, now that I think about it. But if I'm being real, those guys, I think they definitely deserve it. Who I said? Deebo, Devontae, Justin, and Cooper Kupp. Yeah. Cooper leading the league. Devontae consistent. Justin consistent. Deebo been killing it, playing receiver and running back this year. So I think I'm fine with that, honestly. I think I'm fine with that. There's some honorable mentions out there. Kyle Pitts made the Pro Bowl in his first season. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, he got 847 receiving yards off of 58 catches. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, I think that's because of hype. Because, I mean, he's been doing really good, but I can't say he's just been super dominant or anything. But, hey, that's, what? For tight ends, he up there. We got Kyle, George Kittle. Who else? Mark Andrews and Travis. So he's 4th in receiving yards for tight end. He's on pace to hit 1,000 for sure. So, okay, that's reasonable for sure. Trent Williams, Tristan Wirfs, Tyron Smith, Jason Kelsey, Ryan Jensen, Zach Martin, Brandon Sheriff, Ali Marpet, and JT Gray. So that's it for the offensive players and the O linemen. Y'all let me know what y'all think as far as sleepers on the O line, because I'm not that knowledgeable when it comes to linemen. I'm just being honest. It's not my strong suit. I don't watch them enough. Defensive line, we got Aaron Donald, Jonathan Allen, Kenny Clark, Nick Bosa, Brian Burns, Cameron Jordan, Michael Parsons. That's like, I'm pretty sure that's with the linebackers. But hey, we're gonna continue front seven. So Bobby Wagner, Chandler Jones, Robert Quinn, Shaquille Barrett. Micah made it in his first year. Definitely well deserved. I don't think I have any complaints with this. Y'all let me know who y'all think got snubbed, but I don't think I have any complaints with this list. Maybe with the interior alignment, y'all could give something, but I know Aaron Donald is obviously, that's undisputed. Kenny Clark, I feel like he's Kenny Clark. You know, he's a very dominant interior lineman. Jonathan Allen has been playing pretty good this season. I feel like all of these are well deserved. So y'all let me know what y'all think. This is a pretty accurate Pro Bowl list, if I'm being honest with y'all. Compared to last year, I feel like it was some strong snubs, and throughout the years there are. This year I feel like it's pretty accurate. Like, you can argue some, but I can't say it's just super strong with the snubs. Like, I feel like these players are pretty much well deserved. Trevon Diggs, yeah, we seen it coming. Jalen Ramsey, of course. Darius Slay having a good year, of course. Marshawn Lattimore, I don't know if he's been having a dominant year, but I mean, we know who Marshawn Lattimore is. I don't know. Kind of sucks for Jair Alexander not to be on there, because I think if he wasn't injured, he'd have a case. For safeties, we got Buda Baker, Harrison Smith, and Quandre Diggs. I'm sure Jamal Adams will probably be in there too. Well deserved for Quandre. I'll say that. He's been playing pretty good this season. He's actually a pretty consistent safety. He's just not, you know, the elite of the elites, you know, as far as like the top tier safeties. But I think he's really good, and I think is well deserved. And, you know, his career is just like, I think he can continue to improve, honestly. Like, he's a good safety. Yeah, I don't have no complaints with the safeties. Harrison Smith has been playing good. For him to be a vet and an older guy, he's been playing really good. No complaints there. Buda Baker, consistent. If y'all have any snubs, y'all let me know in the comment section for safeties. I really don't know. We got Matt Gay. So I think Matt Gay is a punter. Jakeem Grant returned, man. All right, Jakeem, he got in there. He got in there kind of late. Did he? Because he just moved to the NFC. He was in the AFC, so that's actually pretty good. Brian Anger and Josh Harris. Congrats to Jakeem. Did he make it last year too? I think he did. So we got a article 2022 Pro Bowl snubs. Cordell Patterson, Roquan Smith lead list of players who deserve recognition. I ain't gonna lie, Cordell Patterson kind of cleared my mind. I wasn't thinking of him, but he kind of is a flex player. He's a running back now, but he's a very much of a flex player. So I ain't gonna lie, I was not thinking of him, but definitely, I ain't gonna lie. If I can use the word snub, I could say he is a snub, but I do feel like the players who got in there were deserved. Say Dalvin Cook, James Conner, and Alvin Kamara. I would possibly put him in over Alvin Kamara, possibly. Yeah, I say that's an arguable claim. Matthew Stafford. Oh, I possibly would put him in over Kyler Murray, considering availability for sure. Yeah, Kyler has 3,039 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. Matt has 4,000 yards, 35 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Yeah, that's that. All right. I'll say that. That's a definite snub. Matthew Stafford should have got it over Kyler. And saying Deontay Johnson. No disrespect to 5-time Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen, but I thought Johnson could have received a nod here. If you look at the top 10 in receiving yards this year, Johnson and Chris Godwin, another snub, are the only ones who were not named to the Pro Bowl. Johnson has improved in each of his 3 seasons. Statistically, he's done more than Allen on less touches this season. Let's check that. Okay, so Deontay has 86 catches for 1,028 yards. So less catches, more yards. 10 touchdowns. Keenan Allen has 5. Okay. 20 plus yard catches. Deontay has 14. Keenan got 12. 40 plus yard catches. Deontay got 4. Keenan got 2. Longest catch. Deontay has a 50-yarder. Keenan has a 42-yarder. First down receptions. Keenan has him beat 58 to 49. And targets, they actually have just about the same. 135 for Deontay and 134 for Keenan. It's a very good argument. It's a very good argument, and I would, from seeing what I see, I'll probably say Deontay. I'll give it to Deontay. Creed Humphrey from the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are starting 2 offensive linemen they drafted just a few months ago, and Humphrey is one of them. According to league press release delivered early this week, Humphrey led all centers, and he has a top PFF grade among all centers with a 90.4. How did he lead all centers with votes? Yeah, he didn't make it. Roquan Smith. You have to feel bad for Smith at this point. This is the 2nd year in which you could argue he was snubbed. Even the Bears had to fire off an appreciation post on Twitter after Smith's name was left off the list yet again. Micah Parsons and Bobby Wagner are both worthy selections, but maybe fit in Parsons as a pass rusher. Yeah, fit. I ain't gonna lie. Micah, I said fit. Micah's having a really good season. It's like, and then all the hype. It's kind of like, you know, it's what it is. It's what it is. Smith is having another big season as he's recorded a career high 140 combined tackles. Ranks 4th among all players in 9 tackles for a loss. Ranks 5th among linebackers. He's also very solid in coverage, and you can't turn on the Bears game without seeing him in the middle of the action making plays. Cornerback AJ Terrell. Oh, that's actually not a bad one. He's been playing pretty good this season. Terrell isn't a household name, but he may become one soon. The 2nd-year pro out of Clemson has allowed just 1 catch and fewer than 10 yards in 4 straight games now. Wow. He's PFF's #1 rated cornerback this year and is just a Pro Bowl alternate. I got to check the alternate list. I guess it's because the Falcons aren't a good team, so not everyone is aware of him. That will change soon. He hasn't allowed over 35 yards this season. Wow, that is really good. So if we could argue possibly put him in over Marshawn Lattimore, because I think Trevon Diggs and Jalen Ramsey are shoe-ins. And Darius Slay has had a good season, so that's reasonable. Justin Simmons, and that's why I was kind of like slow when I was talking about the depending on how this gets edited, but I was kind of slow speaking when I saw the safeties for the AFC, because I feel like somebody was missing and I just didn't know who. The Broncos were one of 6 teams that did not have a Pro Bowler this season. Wow. Simmons probably should have been a Pro Bowler. The 28-year-old made the Pro Bowl last year and is having arguably a better season in 2021. In 14 games played, he's tied his career high with 5 interceptions, recorded a career high 2 sacks as well. Simmons is someone who made plays at every level of the field, and head coach Vic Fangio said Wednesday that he thought Simmons would for sure be selected. Got another snub list. Got a suggestion for David Andrews. Joe Burrow. This is an interesting one. Burrow is 8th in the NFL in passing yards. He's been a better passer than Lamar Jackson, and he owns a better passer rating than Patrick Mahomes. It's a good case, but I like the 3 that are in there, right now. It's a good case though. Austin Eckler, it's a good case. I can't really say too much. The top 3 are really good. Nick Chubb, Jonathan Taylor, Joe Mixon. I don't feel like you can argue any other running back in the AFC with them. Leonard Fournette, that's a good one. That's reasonable in my opinion. I think I haven't seen the alternate list, but I would assume he's one. Chris Godwin, reasonable. Same thing for my Mike Evans. I feel like reasonable, but it is what it is. The top 5 are nice. It starts off, so the case for Godwin isn't quite strong enough for him to replace any of the Pro Bowl selections, but I still want to include him for producing at a level that should make him first in line to be named an alternate, even if the torn ACL ended his season. I didn't know he, you know, I forgot that. I think somebody did comment that in the Twitch chat that he tore his ACL. Derrick Henry, of course. Yannick Ngakoue. Oh, that's actually that's a good mention. Kene Nwanu. That's a good one for special teams. Yeah. Cordell Patterson, obviously. Jeffrey Simmons. Okay. Justin Simmons for sure. Matt Stafford for sure. Pat Surtain. Oh, I forgot about him. Well, for the AFC corners, I'll probably take him over. Who would y'all take him over? JC, I think he deserves to get in. Kenny Moore deserves to get in. Xavier, he's had a good season. I don't know about Denzel Ward. I just don't know. I don't think I've seen a lot from him. This is me. I mean, maybe I'm missing a lot. That's all. So maybe. But I like JC and Kenny Moore for sure. Surtain has been excellent in taking away opponent scoring opportunities, posting the fourth best targeted EPA in the entire league. He has 4 interceptions, returned 1 for a touchdown. Says he could have found room in the spot occupied by Denzel Ward. But again, sometimes it's about name recognition as much as it is performance. He'll get there though, for sure. I think he'll have the longevity. I don't know about AJ Terrell. Like, we'll see. No offense to him, I just don't know. I kind of like Surtain's ceiling more than I like Terrell's, but he's having a good season. It's just, you know, consistency is key. That's it. Also considered Bobby Okereke, Shaq Mason, Eric Kendricks. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, Eric Kendricks, Devondre Campbell, Mike Williams, Deontay Johnson, Kirk Cousins. I think Kirk will probably be an alternate if anything. Harold Landry and Creed Humphrey. I can't find a full list of the alternates, so if somebody could comment it down below, I'd appreciate it. Or just comment some alternates from your favorite team or your team in the comment section so I could be aware, but I couldn't find a list. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Give the video a like, subscribe. Appreciate y'all for watching. Y'all stay tuned, stay blessed.
You done messed up, Aaron. Ain't no need to play games. I'm cool with zeros on the stat sheet. I don't care if you knew Patrick Mahomes. Them lies you telling won't get past me. If it's meant to be, I'm not gonna ask for a second chance. I'm only gonna ask you once after that, then it's out my hands. I'm not gonna question, just accept it, part of God's plan.